What's good, Slimes? Ace Fragrance back with a quick fragrance related video. The title of this video is going to be something along the lines of how many sprays should I use. I've got a wide variety of fragrances in front of me, just so I can help explain myself a bit better. But to answer the question in just one sentence, it depends on the fragrance and what you're doing. For example, I've got CK3 for Men. I've recently got this in my collection. I can see I put a decent dent in this because it's a lovely smelling scent. It's very fresh, very sporty, but it doesn't last that long, so I need to go a bit heavier with this. When I wear this around my house or just for myself, I can just get away with 1-2 sprays. But if I'm wearing this to work, I need to go like 6-7 sprays. See what I did there? 6-7. But whereas like something like 24 Cent Store, if I was to wear this to work, I would only do like 2 sprays because this smells strong and it projects. It's quite can be quite obnoxious if it's sprayed too much. Whereas if I overspray CK3 for Men, it's not going to be that much of an issue. As you can see, I got L'Homme by Yves Saint Laurent, the La Parfum version. This, I'll do my classic 4 sprays with this because while it's in a fresh category of CK3 for Men, I don't need to overspray this because I know how to use it. I know that 4 sprays is enough for me, especially for work. So I know what I'm getting with my longevity, my projection. I know if I do 4 sprays, that's just the perfect amount. I'm not going to be being smelled across the room. And it's nice enough that if those around me were to smell me, they'd think I smell pleasant. Whereas if I did that same thing with 24 Gold and Uomo by Salvatore Ferragamo, as I did with CK3 for Men, doing 7 sprays, I would probably get kicked out of my work and be asked never to come back. You know, I'll be with HR being like, "What are you wearing? Why do you smell like tiramisu?" You know, something like that. But I also did it to show that it doesn't matter the brand of fragrance. Most people think, you know, the cheaper stuff you have to spray more, and with the more expensive stuff you can spray less. That's absolutely not the case. But also in terms of fresh like fragrances, you can't overspray. Like this is known for being like a piercing bergamot scent. When I used to wear this to work, I'd only do like 2 sprays. It smells lovely. It smells lovely. But for a fresh scent, you can get away with 2 sprays, whereas with this fresh scent, you would have to go with 7-8 sprays. Then we have like a sweet fragrance like Velvet Vanilla. This is a very sweet, long-lasting scent, but it doesn't project much. So you could, in theory, get away with like 6 sprays of this, whereas with others you couldn't. But like I said, if I was to wear this to work, I would only go like 4 sprays. But if I was to wear this in a more social situation where I want to be a bit more discovered in my fragrances, I'll definitely go a bit more. So to answer the question, it really depends what you're doing and you need to know your fragrance. I'm not going to be wearing Velvet Vanilla to work with 12 sprays. Whereas with CK3 for Men, 12 sprays sounds about accurate, sounds about right. If I'm going to go out with my friends and play like mini golf and I wear my 24 Gold, I'll do my standard 4 or 5 sprays. But if I was to wear it to work, I would do my, like I said, 2 or 3 sprays because it's not needed to be that projecting. You need to be cautious of your environment. That's just my take, guys. You can spray all you want, overspray, get kicked out of the office, get kicked out of work. Go to the job centre because you wore too much fragrance to work. All jokes aside, wear what you want, smell how you want. I'm just giving my thoughts and opinions that obviously depends on the scent you're wearing and what you're doing. For example, another example, if I was to wear, I'm wearing this at the moment. I only have 1 spray on my wrist, you know. But whereas if I was to go out, I would do 6. But if I was wearing this, I had 1 spray on my wrist, that's fine. But if I was to go out, I would just do another 2 more as a top up. But that's been Ace Fragrance, guys. I'll see you in my next video. Take care. Bye.